Welcome everyone to the very first month of our Magnify webinar series. So we decided in 2020 that we were going to do things a little bit different and have a great webinar series that each month highlights a different feature, a different product, or a different way to actually be able to use the Magnify platform for your business and your branding growth. So this month, we're actually going to start with video email. Sorry, I'm positioning my computer a little bit here. So before we dive into everything, I just want to explain to you a little bit about who I am. There we go. So my name is Katie Person, and I work here on the marketing team for the Magnify product. And basically, we are always looking for ways to reach out to individuals like yourself and make sure that you guys understand just the magic that can happen with this product. We want everyone's brands to be successful. We want you to grow. We want you to feel confident. And you can't do that unless you have an amazing team behind you, always trying to think about how you can use the product to your fullest extent. And that's basically what my job is here. It's really fun. So these new monthly webinars, what we hope to do with this particular series is, of course, highlight the new features that are offered with Magnify and the Magnify Plus product. Kind of keeping you abreast to things as they develop. In this industry, it takes a lot of us to stay on top of what's new and cutting edge, and we want each and every one of you guys to be able to take advantage of that also. And I want you to gain a better understanding of the Magnify product. I want you to understand its capabilities and not be limited to what you think it can do. Because as we begin to kind of explore and play a little bit with these various features, we found that they are doing much more than we even ever thought that they could do. And we also want you to look at how you can use the Magnify product to grow your brand. Your growth is extremely successful or extremely important to Magnify. We really want to make sure that you as individuals are able to grow, not just your business, but your brand in general. Grow that message, share your story, and video is one of the best ways to be able to do that. And then, of course, in these webinars, it's going to be an opportunity for you to ask live questions. We had a couple questions that were emailed to us earlier, so that's wonderful too. You can always email us questions that you'd like to see for the next webinar, or even webinar ideas. And you can email those to support@magnify.com. Our webinars are going to be featured on the first Monday of every month, so mark your calendar. That should be easy enough to remember, but yeah, just mark your calendar. But if you can't remember, then don't worry. We do post all of these on social media, and of course, we send you email marketing, emails, I should say, to market that the different dates that we have lined up. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied this morning. Okay, so let's look at today's agenda. First, we're going to look at the video email feature as a whole. What does it do? What can we do with the video email feature? We're also going to look at why should you use video email? I mean, what's the point? Is it going to help? Is it going to hurt? What will it do for your brand? And then also how to use the video email feature. And I'll go through like a step-by-step process of how to put an effective video email together. And then I also will wrap it all up with how to add video email to your account in case you do not already have the Magnify Plus product. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so today we're going to explore in more detail the video email feature. And some of the key features of the video email product is that you can send messages up to 90 seconds long. So that's actually pretty good size message. I mean, that's enough for you to communicate what you want to communicate to a customer or a client, what you want to say. I mean, even if it's as simple as a thank you or thank you for your purchase, or if you want to explain in more detail, what your product line is, that's a pretty good amount of time. And, statistically, anything that's above about a minute usually loses the interest of the audience. So 90 seconds is about a minute and a half. So that's a pretty good range of what you'll be able to say. Number two is you can add a custom call to action. So adding that custom call to action is critical. You'll be able to direct someone who's looking at your video email back to your website, back to where they can make a purchase for your brand, or back to maybe like a blog or your email newsletter, or whatever you want. And then also you can track these email performances. So you'll be able to actually see like, wow, that person opened this email 4 times, or, oh, they haven't opened my email at all. And then it'll maybe be able to give you a heads up to give them a call like, hey, I sent you an email earlier. Did it get lost in the shuffle? So why should we even bother with using video email? I guess that's a really great question. And first, it stands out from the other email communications by far. If I open up an email and there's a whole page of text, I may skim it, I may get to it later. I'm not, sure that I'll have the time to sit and really read and digest and understand what they're trying to tell me, but I at least try. However, when it comes to your video email, a person's going to be intrigued, like, wow, this person sent me a video. What did they say? And it's going to be a little bit more of or I should say a lot more of an engaging email process than just your standard text-based email. This one's a big one for me. Avoid misunderstandings. If there is something I want to explain, sometimes I find it hard to find the right words to write or just be able to express it in the right manner. And I'm a very visual person. I use my hands a lot when I talk. And so sometimes I can say that I express myself better with face-to-face interactions. So I think that video email is an amazing way to be able to avoid misunderstandings by being able to express yourself. People can hear the inflections in your voice and your real meaning behind what you're trying to say to them. You can, position a product or services very easily on an email market or video email. For example, let's say you have a shiny new pen. So with a video email, you can actually display the products like, hey, check out my beautiful new pen that I have for you. And even put a call to action link right there in the email that could take them to a website where they could purchase the shiny new pen. So, that's just one little example of really how video email can definitely help with your business growth. You can increase sales. So certainly if you're able to display the product, communicate it better, stand out from other emails, then you're going to increase your sales. Even if you're selling, something large like a home or something like that, if you're in real estate, you can actually increase your sales by having that more face-to-face experience for the consumer. Improve response rates. So as I said, you're tracking these emails. These emails are able to be tracked to see, okay, who's opened my email or who hasn't. And by being able to have that type of information, you can then see if that particular individual has responded to you, if they looked at something 2 or 3 times, you'll be able to communicate with them and pick up the phone and say, hey, I noticed that I noticed that I sent an email to you and I haven't received a response. Is everything okay? Especially because if you notice they haven't opened it, you'll know why. Maybe it got lost in the shuffle. Or if they have opened it, perhaps they have additional questions. And by you reaching out to them to ask them, hey, did you have additional questions about the information I sent to you? Maybe a great way to trigger that conversation and close that sale. And that takes us, of course, to closing rate. For all the reasons I just mentioned, it would certainly improve your closing rate. And then again, you can also reinforce your brand message. I cannot stress enough how much video has, how powerful, I should say, video is in communicating a brand message and being able to reinforce that message using video email for your potential customers, your clients, your partnerships, can be just amazing. All right, so here's the $1 million question. How does all this work? So let's head out. We're gonna leave this screen for just a second, and we're actually I'm gonna share a different piece of my screen with you, which is my full desktop. And I'm gonna take you over to my actual Magnfi account. Where is my Magnfi account there? All right, so you're gonna just walk through the process of me signing into my Magnfi account, basically. All right. I apologize. This was open earlier, and then for some reason, it closed down on me. So anyway, we just went through a little extra step. You should end up in your magnifying dashboard if you are at the right place. And your Magnfi dashboard here will show you all the different features of your Magnfi account. You should see your logo there. Then you'll see my videos, collect a video testimonial, create branded emails, capture a case study video, send a video email, which is the feature we're going to use today, upload video, etc. And you'll also see here your subscription. So if you're not sure what kind of Magnfi account you have, if you click on subscription, it'll tell you, like, are you Magnfi traditional or are you Magnfi Plus? So anyway, my account is actually a Magnfi Plus account. So I'm going to click into send a video email. And as I'm sending a video email, or as I'm in this screen here, I will have all the capabilities to send this amazing video email to a customer. And right now, I'm just going to kind of use my own name because I think that's easiest. So Katie, person. Okay, we're going to use like some kind of fake email there. A little short note is my subject line. And then I'm going to write something really simple to my my recipient, saying, hey, thank you for a great meeting today. Okay. That's nice and simple. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and send them back to my Magnfi site. And this is, of course, just because I'm work for Magnfi, so I'm going to send them back to Magnfi's site. But if you would like to send them to any other site or a place where they can purchase your product, that's where that call to action comes in. And my call to action button is going to read, visit my site. There you go. All right, sorry about that. I'm going to make sure I plug in because I don't want to lose any of you guys. Okay. So now let's capture the video. Hopefully we'll look cute. All right. You'll start to see a countdown and then you'll prepare yourself for the video. Hey, thank you so much for an amazing meeting today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to visit my site. Check out the link below. So see, that was simple. I just went ahead and did like a very simple thank you video, had a nice call to action in it. So now it's time to submit it. And this will take a little bit, you know, it takes a little bit for it to generate, especially because we have a lot of users that are using this amazing feature. So as this is generating for us, let's go ahead over to the next slide. All right. Okay. So anyway, now you can see basically how it works, how simple it is to use. And your next step might be thinking, well, how do I get this awesome feature through Magnfi? So while we're waiting on our Magnfi email to generate, I'm going to go ahead and just give you some really quick information on how you can get this amazing feature through Magnfi. Now you can, if you are using a traditional Magnfi product, then you actually will have to move to a Magnfi Plus membership. And I'll show you once we go back into our dashboard how very easy that is to do. And our Magnfi Plus membership, I should say, does have a 7-day free trial period. So you can check it out, you know, as a free trial and just kind of play around with the features. You can also upgrade your account, as I was saying, if you're a current Magnfi user. If you are not a Magnfi Plus user and you just buy your Magnfi video credits per credit, unfortunately, you are not able to use those for the video email feature. So it is completely exclusive to Magnfi Plus users. All right, so now that we've talked about that, let's jump out and head back over to our screen because I'm sure we're more than done now. All right, and hopefully you guys can actually all see my screen. Here we go. All right, so our video is ready. So again, it says who the recipient is. That's Katie. Where's it going? Here's my little short message. You'll be able to preview it here. So I'm going to preview it just because I'd like for you to see what it actually looks like. So here, let me move this down so you guys can see. All right, so on your screen, what your recipient would see would be your logo here in the left-hand side. They can reply back to you by clicking here. It'll take them to a more traditional email type platform like that. They can visit your website, because remember, I said visit my website. If you were to have any other call to action down there, that would show up instead. But I put mine in as visit my website. And if you click on that, it'll take them to my website, which is magnfi.com. And then we can watch this crazy email. Hey, thank you so much for an amazing meeting today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to visit my site. Check out the link below. Oh. All right. And see how cool that is? Like, it's very cool to be able to communicate the message that you want to communicate and also have that call to action right there on the page. And also, you know, I think I was talking earlier about if you like this video email feature, how to get it. So if you are a traditional Magnfi client or Magnfi customer and you would like to get this video email feature, if you click send a video email, it will actually prompt you to go ahead and upgrade your account. Once you upgrade your account, then you'll receive the 7-day trial. And let me also, for those that may be unfamiliar, when we launched Magnfi Plus, it was, I think December of 2019. Yeah, it was December 2019. So really just a couple months ago, but the product has taken off an amazing, beyond our belief, right? But we launched it with the understanding that, you know, sometimes it's hard to keep up with those video credits, or you may want more video credits, but this is a way for you to actually have an unlimited experience. So all of our Magnfi Plus subscribers, I'll call them, they actually are having an unlimited experience for the $37 a month. See, our traditional plan is $29 per video credit. But when you are a Magnfi Plus subscriber, you actually have all unlimited video testimonials, branded videos, case study videos, email, the video email that I'm displaying for you today. All of that is unlimited, and it's only $37 a month. So that's an extremely small investment for such a powerful tool. It is completely risk-free, by the way. You can cancel at any time, and you can simply upgrade your account, again, like I said, by clicking on the video email feature, and then it will prompt you to upgrade your account. All right, so let's head back over to our slides. And everyone should be able to see my slide here. Yep, you can. All right, let's page through that. All right, so I'm going to answer a couple questions that actually came in earlier. So the first question was, are there any limits to the amount of video emails that I can send? Now, I believe I told you that the video email feature is a part of the unlimited Magnfi Plus experience. And so that does ring true. However, there is one exception, and that is with video email. With video email, we are limited, or I should say we encourage you to limit your video emails to 35 video emails a day. And that is mainly because the database can get really backed up and it'll slow things down. So we just encourage you to stay within that 35 video emails a day. Also had a question about our unlimited program. And the question is, when I start an unlimited program, am I charged that same day? So the answer to that question is no. When you do start your unlimited program, you are, of course, prompted to put in your payment information, but the 7-day trial kicks in and you are not charged until the 7-day trial is over. So basically, you know, that 7-day trial, anytime you can cancel and then you'll never be charged. So it really is a risk-free product, you know, for all of you out there. Okay, one last question. Okay, so one last question is, if I were to send an email from my business email, I'm not sure I understand that question. Sorry. I think what they're asking is if they were to send an email from their business account, would they still be able to utilize the product? And the answer is actually the Magnfi product has the email already pre-set up. So you don't have to worry about fiddling with your private email and sending it that way. You actually send everything from the platform. So let me just show you that once again, because I believe that that's what this individual is asking about. So when you're sending the emails, you're just clicking send an email and everything's going to just fire through here. You don't have to worry about sending it through your own business email or send it through your personal email. Even if you've signed up through Magnfi with your personal email, you don't have to worry about, you know, hey, did this come from my business email or not? So hopefully I answered that question. I'm sorry if I didn't. If you have additional questions, you know, certainly send us an email and we will respond. Or if I don't know the answer, I will absolutely find someone who has the answer for you. Okay, so let's go back to our screens here. Okay, share. Sorry about that. All right. So basically, that is it for today's presentation, as in regards to how to use the video email feature. If you have additional questions, feel free to always email us at support@magnfi.com. We thank you so much for your time and taking this last half hour with us to just explore that particular product, and have a wonderful rest of your day.